Right.
Can you this first of all, did you get any clarification about what happened in that technical and why it's called?
Yeah, I clapped twice and I said and one, and he said I clapped it in space, so that's all.
For both players, just what were some of the positive takeaways that you had, from getting a second straight win?
Yeah.
I felt like the aggression we showed tonight. I felt like defense won this game tonight. We was aggressive on both ends. We stayed composed. Our chemistry was working. We just worked together.
I felt like you were really attacking the rim tonight, and you just talked about the aggression on defense, but I thought that offensively you were just really spark plug with the way you attacked that defense. Was that part of the game plan coming in, or did that just kind of have the game coming in that way?
I've been, shying from, attacking at the rim in these past few games. So, I just had to, turn a different mode, help my teammates out, they was in foul trouble. So, that was our main goal, just keep getting to that free throw line. So that was the focus.
There you go.
For either one of you, I guess, Connecticut was playing such aggressive defense in the first half, league tight on you guys. At what point do you feel like you're able to find that extra room and kind of take off there?
I think the first quarter we let them speed us up a little bit and we turned it over quite a bit. So I think taking care of the ball and not letting teams speed us up, but get it across half, get what we want our offense to look like, and just take care of the ball better. We started doing that more in the second half, and we got more shots up at the rim, which led to more offensive rebounds and more possessions.
Go to Rob on the Zoom.
Sure thing. Hi, Rob Tianson from the Podium Finish. Paige, it was a solid welcome back to Mohegan Sun Arena with 21 points, 7 assists, 2 steals, and 2 rebounds. What does it mean for you to play in front of the Connecticut faithful who supported you throughout your UConn career? And emotionally, how special was it to create more memories here in front of such a familiar and loyal crowd?
Yes, fun coming back here every single time. They've always shown so much love to me, and it's been a state that's done a lot for me. And so it's always amazing to come back and to get another win here, continue to keep building on what we've been doing as a team, and keep striving for better. I think we learned a lot through this game, and it was a full team victory, so that was fun to play that way.
Dorothy, go ahead.
Aziaha, congrats on the win tonight. Can you describe the feeling of achieving a career high like you did, and then describe that behind the back pass to NaLyssa?
I'm just grateful. Whenever my numbers call, I'm ready. Just giving it up to my vets. I hit a lot of rookie walls. So they helped me push through it. And behind the back pass, Liz was coming behind me. So, I think we just had to do a little flash of this.
Jensen China, this question to Paige. How has it been playing alongside with Yueru, Lee, and do you feel like the chemistry is building up on the court?
Yeah, it's really fun to play with her. She is super smart and she has a high IQ. She understands the game. It's got to be tough coming to a team halfway through not halfway, but almost halfway through the season yet, and still having a great understanding of how to play with us. So the chemistry will continue to keep building, but she plays extremely hard, and she's just fun to be around on and off court.
Sean, go ahead.
Hey, Paige, Sean Alcida from Designated Report. I've got to see you a lot while at UConn, and you were in a building that was very familiar. You've won a lot of championships there, Big East tournaments. Just your overall experience in the W. Has the jump been as you expected, or has it been easier or a little bit more difficult, for the lack of a better term?
I didn't really have any expectations coming in. I kind of just want to live each day for itself. So having that, it's just trying to maximize what each day looks like, trying to build, trying to continue to be myself and do what got me here and be a part of this new organization, build new relationships, friendships, and build chemistry. So as far as expectations go, I didn't really have any. I knew it would be tough adjustment coming into the league, but my teammates and the whole coaching staff and everybody in the organization has done everything they could to make it as easy as possible.
There you go.
I saw you and Olivia were sharing a little laugh after she blocked you, and then you got the jump off in front of her. What's it been like facing her again as the opponent?
Super fun. Me and Liv obviously go way back. She's like a sister to me. And we've been talking smack about how she hasn't blocked me yet. But so I told her she got her one, but I got it right back. So it was fair game.
Last one for players.
And so maybe one more, just how has it been for you, emotionally the first portion of the season, just the adjustment to the league, and I apologize, I'm terrible at the podium finish as well. Yeah, how has that progression been for you? And what are some areas where you're still kind of looking to grow, I guess, to progress?
It's been fun. It's been a new journey and a new challenge. Just it's different than anything that I've ever been through as a player and as a person, just coming in trying to earn everybody's respect, but also lead and be a great teammate. So that challenge has been fun in itself, trying to find my voice, find my way, find my role on the team. And it's been just fun to build new relationships and just embrace the city, embrace being on this team. And what was the second part of your question? All right, cool.
Players, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks. Got you. Open up questions for Chris?
Yeah, Derek, I'll be the podium finish. Coach, yeah, how big was it for you to get such great contribution from some of your players, say you stepped up and Kayla and a couple others just kind of making big plays for you?
Yeah, just proud of our group. Aziaha to stick with it, right? Didn't play a ton of minutes in that first half, and then it was the spark that we needed, and that was that was the dog you saw in the third quarter and the second half. Like, that's Aziaha James, and so it's natural, right? The rookie year, you're feeling it out. When's your opportunity coming? And so for her to be able to respond the way she did was just fantastic. I know our team has been wanting it for her, so excited for her. And then Lee, to what Paige was saying, like her IQ is just so high, and for her to pick things up as quickly as she has and to have an impact like she's been having is great. And then again, that's what this group is. You don't know where the contribution is going to come from each night, but there's lots. It's our depth right now. It's our competitive depth. And so again, Kyle was great in the first half, and then Nay was fantastic in the second half, just with her effort on the glass. And so it's just so many different weapons, but it takes everybody in doing what they're really good at and knowing their roles and excelling in those roles to be able to scratch and claw and pull out a couple wins in a row. So it feels good.
Thank you.
You're not a career here, but why don't you disrupt your made great Tina got 26 points,
Yeah.
already into a 10. Just what did you feel like the working best in her guys' defensive plan and limiting her?
Yeah, I thought we were good. I mean, Paige was on her a bunch. I thought P competed like crazy on the ball, and then some subs and gave her some different matchups. But I liked our aggressiveness at the point of attack with her. Had her on her heels a little bit, so it was hard for her. And then with Tina is just one of the best to ever do it. So it's really hard to keep her down. Probably fouled her a little bit too much and put her to the free throw line for those easy ones. Just want to try to make her make as many buckets as possible. But yeah, I mean, to be able to still come away with a win is fantastic.
So you played Lee for the entire fourth quarter. Is that like reflection of the trust that she has earned from you, from the coaching staff? And I mean, during the first two games, what aspect of her playing style has impressed you the most?
Yeah, just super impressed with her ability to get up and down and to play through mistakes when it's not perfect. And then just for her to execute defensively, asking her to get up at the point of attack with, players like Marina Mabry coming off and being able to hedge and be more aggressive, and then being able to read other ones and be able to plug and then be able to pound with Tina. And so just really has, earned respect. And then offensively, she's just a connector, a fantastic screener. I think we all missed a bunch of layups as a group. We need to improve our paint finishing around the rim. So it's not just Lee, that's everybody. But then, the bonus is she throws in a three, which she's a fantastic shooter. And that was a big three. And so, just proud of her and her effort and her attitude.
Correct.
For the past couple of games as that has obviously started, alongside Paige and Arike, just how valuable is it when she's applying rim pressure, playing at a pick and roll, and also getting into the ball on the other side of the floor?
Yeah. When you can get that, as I know, we're gonna have to bottle that up and ask her for that going forward. But when you have that type of attack and that type of offensive power, because a lot of times, she's probably gonna get the worst perimeter defender, right? They're going to put Arike, Paige, and then she's going to get that third defender. So she should be able to get in the paint and to create things. And you saw it, double pass. She had 5 assists as well, right? So she was just dominating the paint and then playmaking. And so, then that takes some of the weight off of Arike and Paige, right? And now it can become a little more, balanced where the ball's finding the matchup, it's finding the energy. So love that. And then defensively, she'll continue to get better. She competes like crazy on that end, and then she'll just continue to grow with her discipline and understanding, our schemes and positioning. So,
Dorothy, go ahead.
Congrats on the win, Coach. With the quick turnaround and the game Sunday afternoon, what will be the team's main focus and practice tomorrow?
yeah, rest and recovery, first off, physical and mental. Fly tonight, get in super late into DC tomorrow. No shoot around with a 3 p.m. game. So we'll have a really good film session. We'll try to pull out stuff from this Connecticut game that can help us going into Washington, whether that's defensive schemes, offensive attack, late game management, right? We can continue to improve there. And so we'll get in the film room and it'll be more cerebral. And then may walk through a couple things on the floor, but really it's about rest and recovery to be able to get them in a space to be able to perform on Sunday afternoon.
Rob, go ahead.
Thank you. Rob Tianson from the Podium Finish. Coach, Paige has been showing a lot of hard work and dedication this season and really stepping up as one of the leaders despite just being a month and a half into her career. So, how much do you appreciate her growth in embracing that role and her ability to stay balanced without getting too high and too low during the season?
Yeah, all of that. Just it's what makes her special, right? It's what makes her who she is. So even like tonight, right? We're in that game and she carries us the first half, right? Has an incredible first half scoring wise, and then doesn't have a field goal in the second half, but has 5 assists and plays fantastic defense and, continues to find ways to impact the game and make winning plays. And then off the floor, to your point, continuing to get more and more confident each day into her voice and into her role as a leader that this team needs.